Hey guys, it's Dylan. Welcome to the vid. So kind of what I want to do with these is do a video once a week where I interview one of my buddies and we just kind of talk about a topic. So today I'm lifting with my buddy Ashton. What we're going to talk about is kind of what motivates you in the gym, what gets someone going into the gym, and just kind of staying persistent with the gym. Okay, we're going to be hitting legs, just kind of going through with him what got him started in the gym. I look tiny compared to you.
You know? It won't in a minute.
Tell the people who you are, something about yourself, Ashton.
All right, I'm Ashton. Yep, I'm Ashton. I go to Ball State. Ready to hit some legs here today.
I'm not.
I'm not either.
I'm not.
But, you know, we're going to try our best.
We're going to get after it. 4 sets of 12. Work hard. First one should be kind of fairly light. Get the legs pumping a little bit. You're fairly new to the gym, right?
Yeah, I mean, like, at least consistent to it. Because I've been lifting since high school for, like, lifts with baseball and everything, but it's like, I was not consistent, so.
Gotcha.
Now it's last, like, year-ish. Short-ass legs.
Hey, man. 5'11". we can round that up. That's basically 6 foot, man.
Yeah.
So what got you wanting to go consistent, though? Like, what was like the switch point? I was like, hey, I'm actually gonna get in the gym and keep it.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like it was like, at first like a body thing. Like I didn't like the way that my body looked, or I hit a massive.
You wanted the abs.
What?
You wanted the abs.
Well, I hit a massive growth spurt, so like my body did not keep up, and like everything was so skinny compared to like the height. So I really wanted to like, I don't know, fill out my form a little bit.
Yeah.
But then since I've been like consistent with it.
He's one of the big body people in basketball.
Basically.
It's the real thing.
But no, since I've been consistent with it, it's like, it's more of an everyday thing. Like I feel like I have to go, and if I don't, then it's like not right.
All right, let's see here. This one we should start to feel it a little bit.
I'll still some lightweight on here. This will be like the one exercise I keep up with you all day, probably.
Hamstring curls?
Yeah.
Challenge accepted.
I'm gonna put my AirPods in. Like, kind of have that switch in your head that's like, look at yourself in the mirror and like, okay, yeah, I gotta get something under control here, or like.
Not really. I mean, it was never like a big point of concern. It was more just something that like, as I started to do a little bit, it was like, I enjoyed going. Like,
yeah, so more
I enjoyed
mental
trying to, yeah.
health as well?
Like all of a mental thing.
I hate legs.
Yeah, me too.
Cupid Shuffle mix, I don't know why. I played it about 4 times today.
I don't know.
It's a lot of people, I would say, women especially, are scared of like the environment. Would you say like, when you started going consistent, was that something like, oh, am I doing this workout right? Is people gonna judge me?
Yeah, well, I was definitely, especially when I was like smaller, because yeah, I remember lifting in high school. I'd go to LA Fitness all the time, and there's always so many like jacked people there, and I was like 5'3", 95 pounds. So when I'm going and trying to like, I couldn't even bench the bar freshman year.
Keep in mind, he's 5'3". Doesn't even fit in the camera anymore, dude.
Yeah.
What intimidated you is like bigger people. Like, am I doing the right thing? Are they gonna judge me for being small? Or
a little bit, or just like, yeah, people see me not moving any weight, or like,
yeah,
when I'm over here curling like 10-pound weights, and it's like there's other people over here moving 50s. It's like, I don't know. At first, when I started going, I felt like that was kind of discouraging. But then, as I started to go more, I realized everybody's just in it for the same reason. Like,
yeah. Everyone has a starting point.
Yeah. So, I mean, and it's everyone who goes is always very supportive, I feel like.
The more you went, the more you felt comfortable? Or
more I went, and just a couple of good experiences. Like, you got guys like who are giving you tips and trying to help you out, who like, normally I never talk to, but then they come up and say something to you, and it's like, it's a good experience.
Yeah. Good. Come on. Good. 3 more. 1.
I'll still some lightweight on here. This will be like the one exercise I keep up with you all day, probably.
Hamstring curls?
Yeah.
2. Hold this one. Slow, 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 slow.
Black stripes, yellow paint.
Yeah. Disclaimer, I don't hit legs. This will be like the one exercise I keep up with you all day, probably.
Hamstring curls?
Yeah.
The leg press is broken. So, hey Trey, get that fixed.
What?
Of encouraging people at the gym, or like more of like people that are discouraging? That's like, why is this guy here?
No,
or like,
it's a lot more encouragement. I think every once in a while, there's someone who's like, can be slightly discouraging or like annoying, but you just gotta kind of look past that. Like, very many of those people around, and the people who are, it's kind of just gotta take it with a grain of salt, move on.
no, the people that are annoying are the people that leave their plates and stuff on the machine.
Yeah.
Got that? Don't leave your plates on the machines.
Yeah.
Like, ultimately, I think the gym is such a good environment to even make friends, I guess, because everyone wants to see everybody grow. I'm still gonna try to lift more than you. Okay,
absolutely.
As soon as you start to get more, yeah, I'm gonna push myself more too, because I don't want you lifting more than me, you know?
No, absolutely. Am I typically doing 150 on leg curl? Maybe, but definitely am for this. I am such a competitive person, so it's like, push myself to a point where I can like, get better and then compete at a higher level, I guess.
Yeah.
210.
Should be a little struggle.
A little bit.
Yesterday, you went out, you had a little fun, which is fine.
College environment. Yeah.
What happens when, you wake up in the morning? Because that's the biggest thing with, I think, going out is, it's not the fact, in my opinion, it's going out that's bad. It's people go out on a Friday that are on their fitness journey, and then Saturday comes along and I don't want to go to the gym. I'm tired. And that's where those days that you miss add up, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Good day. What keeps you accountable, I guess, into going into the gym and keep rolling with everything?
Yeah. How I kind of look at it is like, no matter what, I have my routine. I'm gonna go the days that I go. And even if I'm not feeling it, like say I only have 60% of the day, just give 100% of the 60% that you got. And it's like, just do the best you can.
You're not gonna be motivated every day to go to the gym. There's gonna be those days where you're just too tired or you don't wanna get to work in. It matters to just getting in the gym and doing something. Okay, it's leg day. I don't wanna squat heavy, but I need to hit something. Okay, go hit.
Yeah.
Couple lunges, go on the Stairmaster for a while,
Yeah. Find what you like, find what you can do, what you want to do, what fits into your schedule, and then just like figure out where you can go and what you want out of it. And then when you have all that put together, you can generally get a good idea and start to figure out like what you want.
Ooh. Come on, it should be a little bit heavy. Pause at the top just for a second. One, okay, nice, there it is. Environment that's going to hold you accountable. See you at the gym at your normal time. Hey Ash, where you at? Oh, you're in bed. All right, I'm gonna make fun of you, right? I'm out here after it while you're sleeping.
Yeah, keep others accountable too. Like
accountable, but when you're here, dude, you're killing it. You're going to the gym, and so that stuff helps keep people
those words of
showing up.
affirmation every once in a while.
Yes.
Like, the progress that I made, like being a freshman year of high school, I couldn't bench the bar. Beginning of freshman year of college, I could bench like 115. Now I'm up to 175. Like it's just like big jumps. And I think being able to see that is like big for me. Holy shit.
6 to 8, come on, just get that.
This is a lot of weight.
Really get that. Nice, come on, get all the way up. Give me 3 good ones. Starting now, come on, all the way up. 1, 2, hold this last one. Hold it, slow down, on the way down. Good. Ow. A lot of social media out there. Got it right in front of us. Do you think it's good or bad for gym motivation?
Some unrealistic expectations. Like half the people who you see out there who are huge, they're on some things, taking some things sometimes.
Yeah, some of that good juice.
They're trying to get the body that they want. They're doing whatever they can to get there. So good for them, I respect it. I know I'm not gonna get a crazy body like that, but if I apply myself over the course of...
You take the steroids, you will.
Nope.
Hello, Anthony. Hello. Hello, sir. I have a new favorite emoji when I'm texting. The wee, like... Anthony!
Just a little sped.
Anthony. Tony. Motivates you to go to the gym, I guess.
The joy of the gym.
The joy.
Well,
The religious point, your body's a temple. Go ahead and explain that.
You're supposed to give all your struggles and your hardships to the Lord, body to be exactly what the Lord intended it to be.
Yeah.
Peak performance and everything, and it's kind of for that reason for me.
Your legs feeling?
There, Bernie.
Good. Does social media, you think, influence more? Or is it a good influence if it does? Steroid use.
Steroid use, well,
So, like, do you think that's
like
healthy?
if you're like Togi, no.
So is that healthy for the community, or like?
So it really just depends on the standpoint, because there's people out there that do steroids that like are giving you good advice on if you're doing it, what to do and what not to do. I do think a lot of people nowadays are getting into it way too young.
Because of social media?
Without a doubt. Which obviously you can get.
Don't point at my legs when you say you can get.
Not that. I mean, like you.
I cannot
you know,
get.
You can get.
What like motivates you to go to the gym? Like, do you have like a reasoning?
I don't want to be skinny and tiny anymore.
Yes.
I'd like to be a sizable human being.
Look at those hamstrings. Look at them. Look at them. Have you seen the improvement of not just body in general, like your physique changing? How long until? Because a lot of people go to the gym for a week and they say, "Oh, well, I don't have abs yet. I'm not going anymore." You know?
I've always been a pretty skinny person. I didn't have those just skinny abs that everybody has, unfortunately. I feel like there's been progress. Like you can obviously tell. Like, oh, you start to see the top two. Oh, you start to see a little more. It's like little things like that. You're like, oh, well, you can kind of tell the progress. Or like, I personally enjoy like the pictures from like,
Yeah, like progress pics.
yeah, from being able to tell like, oh yeah, my blank have gotten a lot more defined. I want to have an aesthetic body that like I'm proud of, like healthy. You don't want to have a long life, obviously. Our culture especially, it doesn't always promote that, like fast food and all sorts of things, which I feel like
That's the hard part, is
diet-
keeping that out. Dieting is the hard part.
diet is the biggest struggle when it comes to lifting. The strength of your quads, or like the condition of your quads, is one of the the most important muscle group for having a long life.
I saw that on TikTok today, dude.
Is-
So have you seen your confidence change though? So the more you get into it, do you see that confidence growing? And it's like your confidence is going down now. It's the opposite.
I mean, definitely a little bit of the body, just more feel like someone would kill to have my body. But I'd
Yeah.
kill to have someone else's body.
So you're always chasing the pump, you know?
Yeah, oh yeah, the pump isn't you. It's what you could be, or like what you will be.
Fit body, fit mindset, all of it. Just being healthy in general. You're gonna live a better life. You're gonna be more confident out in public. You're gonna have that confidence to talk to people. Bottom, really try to almost touch that knee and hold it there for a second, where it's really stretching that out. I'll be there for you. But you gotta be able to have fun at the gym. You know, that doesn't mean play around with weight and do dumb things.
Yeah, push too. It's not about the weight, it's about
But you gotta be able to have fun. You gotta be able to enjoy. If you're enjoying doing what I enjoy going to the gym, so ultimately I'm gonna be more disciplined into going to the gym.
yeah. I don't like these.
Huh?
I don't like these.
You don't like them? Why not?
It's not feeling great here.
Like, what's your current routine then? Like, workout routine?
It's usually push-pull legs,
PPL?
so it's good to switch it up sometimes. Because I feel it more. Like if I work out with other people, obviously
Yeah.
I feel like they push you a little bit.
Least favorite day? Is it
What?
that leg day?
It is. It's a little marketing promotion. So this whole thing's a lie. Don't ever hit legs.
Your favorite?
Definitely chest and try. I like
Every guy says.
yeah.
A lot of people think you have to go to the gym for 2-3 hours to get a good lift. After 45 minutes, I'm like, good, I'm toasted.
Yeah, I mean, it just depends how hard you push yourself, and really more than anything, the time in between like lifts.
Steve, I could be wrong here, don't quote me. But like on,
Quote them.
like your core lifts, so squat, bench, stuff like that, you want like 6 minutes in between. Because you're going heavy, your body's fatigued. I think the actual scientific like number is like, until you're 100% filling again, it's like 12 minutes, but you're not gonna wait 12 minutes in between sets. So like bench, I'll wait 5 to 6 minutes, 4 to 6 minutes in between my sets. Curls, stuff like that, I shoot for about 2 minutes in between sets.
Yeah. No,
See, his timer's ready. He's ready to leave. Progression through like pictures, or do you judge it by, do you track which weight you do each week, or like What do you do to track that progression?
Through weight going up.
Do one more set each.
Like, it's always nice when you do a set and it feels light and you're like, oh, normally I do 45s. Let me jump it up to 50s. Yeah. Once you start going to the gym?
Well, I lifted all throughout high school. Lifting 2 or 3 years, how I am now, but dieting, probably this past year.
Yeah.
Which is when I've seen
The most.
my most progression. What motivates me is more a release of stress throughout the day. Going to the gym, seeing the people I like to be around in a good environment, and just letting everything out at the end of the day. I'm gonna die. I want to look good when I take my shirt off, you know? I want to take my shirt off and people be like, oh, he's a big guy.
Yeah.
Strongest in the room. Like, that sounds awful, but
No, and like you said,
I like being able to walk in a room and being like, okay, hey, I'm
not gonna.
I'm one of the strongest in here, if not the strongest. But I guess that comes with a little bit of that ego of lifting.
That motivates you to go to the gym every day.
Keeping me in a way,
Yeah.
like controlling stress, controlling
Giving you
Yeah,
something
like-
to kind of cope with.
something I genuinely enjoy and want to do for the rest of my life.
Okay, yeah, awesome. Well, good to hear it, bro. Who doesn't like the Stairmaster?
Me.
Everybody. Like if you're starting square one, your fitness journey, what would you like implement day one?
Number one overall, focusing on your form and everything, and making sure that you're paying attention to that. But yeah, and then also diet. I want to say, I love food, good food.
Big Canes guy
So,
over
like,
here.
Yeah.
They call me Flash from Zootopia, though. You get that reference? I watched that movie last night.
Instead of hanging out with his friends,
Hey,
put that in there.
sometimes you need to just watch. Sometimes you just need to watch Zootopia in bed. Manly.
Hey, that is manly.
Manly. Someone give me a pink Stanley Cup.
Fun stuff.
Up here, what's some of that advice that you would give someone that's new, trying to get into the gym? If you had to tell them one thing, what would you tell them?
I'll just say go at it with some confidence. I think that everyone that's in the gym is there to help you. Like, besides a few people, obviously. But like,
Screw those people.
yeah,
right?
basically. I mean, everyone around you is just trying to do the same thing. They're trying to better themselves
Yeah.
in whatever way that they are. Like, yeah, you're a bodybuilder, there's calisthenics people, there's people that are just trying to like maintain a healthy lifestyle, there's people that are trying to like just cut down on some weight. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to go for,
Yeah.
just like understand that. Push yourself to the limit that you can, give your all.
Enjoy it.
Yeah.
Don't.
I think that's a lot of reason.
It's about that confidence about getting
Yeah.
up and going to the gym. Once you get up and go to the gym and you get into that routine, you're going to be able to, you know, feel more comfortable in the gym, feel comfortable with people around you, and then ultimately you're going to find more relationships in the gym that's going to help you stay motivated and push you. Thanks for working out. I think we're going to go play some basketball, roll out. Thanks for watching. And if you guys have any topics with anyone that you'd like to see me lift with or anything like that, go ahead and drop them below. I'd love to hear some of them, or feedback. Again, kind of a new style here. Just leave that feedback, and you guys have a great day.